It's been a year since Rosalie opened up here in Disney Village, so I thought I would go and visit it again and see if it's still as good as I remember it to be, so let's go. Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos. And yes, can you believe it's been a whole year since Rosalie opened in Disneyland Paris in Disney Village. 2023 December time is when it opened, and it's been one of my favorite restaurants, as you guys may know if you've been following my channel for a while. Anytime I've visited it, I've had a good experience, and I'm actually here with my friend Anthony here, who you guys love. He's amazing, and you've never been to this restaurant, right?
No, I've never, so this is completely new. It wasn't here when I was last here with you.
So it wasn't.
April 2023, yeah. That's when I was here, so this was not here, and everything looks so different in the village, and it looks lovely, doesn't it? It looks really picturesque. It looks like a good restaurant in terms of the style.
Yeah.
And then also, it looks like it's got some sort of takeaway bits that are kind of linked to it, I think.
Yeah, that's the comptoir, exactly.
Yeah.
They also do some good food over there.
So I'm very excited to see what it has to offer.
Exactly. I think it will be good for you to see his opinion, because it's your very first time, and also as somebody who has been a couple of times and knows what I could expect from it, what I would think as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's head in. Are you hungry? Because I really am.
Very hungry.
Yeah,
let's go.
Oh, jinx! And it does really look pretty, especially with the sparkling lights around it. Really nice restaurant this. They've made a really good change to what this used to be before, which was Cafe Mickey, and I'm also loving the addition of these little cartoon characters to advertise their kids menu, which is priced at 16 euros. And we have just stepped into the restaurant. It's nice to be in the warmth, and they've got a lovely little Christmas tree here as well. And we've actually made a reservation this time for 7:30, so let's go and check in. Anthony's mesmerized by those lights up there as well. They are pretty cool. And I wonder where we're going to be sat for this meal today. I think the first time I ate here, I was actually also somewhere in the conservatory. So yeah, beautiful. So let's have a quick look at the menu. And the menu has changed a little bit actually since this restaurant first opened in Disney Village. They've added a couple of things, may have taken a couple of things out. And I think any change they have made has been for the better. Of course, Rosalie is a very French restaurant. They also do a lot of good seafood. They have an oyster bar. They do a lot of French cuisine. So steaks are going to be very prevalent here. But I already know that today I do want to try their snails again. The first time I came here, I had their French onion soup, and that was delicious. It is still on the menu, and loads of you have tried it and have loved it too. So I'm really happy that you guys enjoy it just as much as I do. But yeah, they also do some snails, or escargots if you will, and you can either get 12 of them or 6 of them. I'm just gonna go for the 6, which is priced at 12 euros as my starter, I think. And then, yeah, I haven't decided what I want for my main course. Thinking potentially a burger, because they have also added a new burger, this mountain burger over here. Look at that. The Rosalie's burger I have already tried, and that was really good. But this mountain burger is new, priced at 24 euros. Normandy beef mince, raclette cheese, which I love, button mushrooms, arugula, onion, confit, pepper sauce, and French fries. So potentially going to go for that. And then in terms of drinks, they offer a variety of things. So loads of wines and beers, a selection of cocktails over here, rosé wines, red wines. So we have ordered. We both decided to go for the mountain burger, was it called? Yes. For our main courses, and I went for the escargots for my starter. Anthony went for the camembert. Was it the camembert? No. You went for the eggs. What did you go for?
Butternut squash.
Completely got it wrong.
It's like a soup.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I love butternut squash.
You were looking at a few different options, and eventually you like.
Yeah, I kind of complement the vegetable with the meaty sort of. Right, so I
well, exciting. We'll see how it goes. Also, look how festive Anthony looks in his beautiful jumper. Love it.
Like skiing vibes going on.
Do you know what? Like, raclette is a very skiing thing, and there's going to be raclette cheese on our burger, so it's a mountain burger, so it's perfect. Yeah.
French Alps vibes.
Phenomenal. Love it.
Love it.
Our drinks have already arrived. They were placed in the wrong places, but that's okay. I went for an apple juice. Anthony, what did you go for your drink?
This is a Saint Germain Spritz.
What do you think?
Lovely.
Yeah.
So refreshing. So nice. It is a bit summery, but I love them.
Yeah, as long as it makes you happy and you think it's a good cocktail, that's a win. I'm also going to have a little bit of my drink, which is just apple juice. It's just apple juice, but it's good apple juice. And just like that, our starters have arrived. Like I said, I went for the escargots. You can either go for 6 or 12. I went for 6, and they come with the shells on, and they give you some utensils to use to get them out. I'm not the best at them, but we'll try our best. And then you went for your butternut squash soup type thing. It looks really good, actually.
Yes, it looks lovely.
Oh wow, it's also quite pretty. Like, you can see the cream on the top and all the little spring onions, perhaps. Looks very, very nice. So yeah, we're gonna let you know what we think of them. Anthony's already had some of his soup, and you're a fan. Yeah,
lovely.
That was his little voice. I'm about to have these snails, and I've had them before once, a few months ago. The problem is, I'm not the best with these utensils, and obviously because the escargots here actually come in their shells, Normally when I have escargots, I'm used to the ones that are not in shells, but the most French way to do them is to actually have them, you know, presented in their shells. So we're going to try our best. I am really nervous, and I'm apologizing to Anthony in advance because one of these snails could land on you. So basically you're meant to hold them, and then with this, get them out. Kind of works. There you go. You can now see the actual snail. I don't know what that was, but really delicious. So nice, so garlicky. The texture is very nice, really good snail. So just finished my snails. They were very delicious. Anthony got to try one as well. So what did you think of it?
Yeah, I did. Really nice. The flavour's beautiful, and also it seems like they've got a good texture to them where it's not like too sort of chewy, but nice, and like a nice sort of. And a good flavour, and also I found it very easy to scoop out as well.
It wasn't too difficult in the end. With the little utensil.
Yeah, the little utensils. Which, that's quite a new experience for me.
Yeah, I will have to say, and I don't want to say it, and it makes me sad to say it, but the service so far today hasn't been phenomenal. And not that like our service not been friendly or nice, it's just not been very attentive at all, to the point where after we both finished our starters we realised we weren't even given bread, and Anthony asked, do they normally give you bread? And I'm like, yeah, normally the bread comes first with some butter, and especially for you because you have soup, it's something that like a bread would very much complement it, so it's just, yeah, we've not had any of it. So I did just ask our server if we could have some bread, and to be fair to her, she did bring some very quickly, but I asked for some bread. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was going to say I asked for some bread and butter, and only the bread arrived. But the butter has arrived as well, and the butter here is really good, Anthony. So
yeah, it's interesting that it's in a cylinder, like.
I know, it's a cool.
I feel like I'm opening a sweet. There'll be the strangest sweet.
Yeah. Butter texture in there. And just like that, our burgers have arrived, and both Anthony and I did go for, what was it called again? The Mountain Burger, which has some raclette cheese on it, and just look at that. So much cheesy goodness in there. You can see the meat in there as well. We both went for medium. They asked you how you want it cooked. Comes with a side of fries. We've got our mayo and ketchup for Anthony, mayonnaise for me. Looks very good, to be fair. I'm loving the bread, nice feel to it, and the actual meat, which is the main thing I think, looks presented nicely so far. So we'll have to let you know how we feel about the taste in a bit. Right, let's have a taste of this beautiful looking burger. Look at all that cheese. Have you tried it yet, Anthony? No, you've tried the chips. Let's give it a go. With my first bite, I mainly got the meat, and the meat is good, but I want to take a bigger bite to try and get to the actual raclette cheese. There's some mushroom in there as well, isn't there? The raclette cheese is really delicious, and it marries the mushrooms really well. The only thing I'm not like the hugest fan of, actually, the bread is good. The top bread could be a little bit softer for my liking, but so far I would say this is a pretty good burger. So our bill has arrived, and it's also worth noting that they do actually take annual pass reduction here, so I got about €9.50 off. For the two of us, our total came to €85.50, which actually we also had a bottle of water, a Vitella big bottle of water, so make sure to consider that as well. I mean, it's kind of what you would expect at a restaurant of this calibre. And yeah, I feel like our food was great, but we're going to talk about it a bit more when we go outside. And just like that, we are leaving Rosalie. It's a beautiful, beautiful space, and they do have 2 levels. So we dined, Anthony and I, in the conservatory area, which is probably the nicest bit because you can see outside the window, you can have a view of Panorama Magique, and they also have the upstairs area too.
That was rubbish.
So we have left Rosalie. Anthony is very energized at like 9:15 p.m.
Full as anything.
I know. Anyway, our thoughts on
Anthony.
On Anthony. What do we think of Anthony? Leave your comments down below.
Fabulous.
Review Anthony for us. No, I'm also joking. I don't know why it came out wrong. Our thoughts on Rosalie, the latest and newest restaurant in Disney Village still, even though it opened about a year ago. Yeah, we haven't had anything else open here yet. Let's go to Anthony first because it's the first time. What did you think overall?
Overall, it's good. However, there was a couple of things that were just a bit. The service wasn't great. We didn't get bread. The butter was like sort of half arrived, a bit abrupt. But there was sort of an incident at the end where I hadn't quite finished. She was like, "Have you finished?" And then she kind of took it away without
before you even had
a chance to reply.
I completely missed that, but
I was like, "Oh well." And then by this point I was full, so I was just like, it was only like a little bite, but I was just a bit like, I wasn't quite ready. I don't like waste, you see, so. So then that happened, and then the soup was lovely though. I honestly, the button.
Would you say that's the highlight of your meal?
And And the burger was, I really enjoyed the burger actually, although it's not the best one in the world, but it was good. It was still good. I still liked it.
What would have made it better for you?
I think.
Sorry, I'm like interviewing him.
Maybe if we had a different server.
Oh yeah, fair. I meant like the burger specifically.
Oh,
but, like,
sorry,
I agree with you about
the burger.
as well. No, but I agree with you about the server.
Just a bit, maybe a bit more like cheesy filling in it. That would be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
But the meat was good. It did have a good hole to it. I'm going into a lot of
you said a
detail
good
now.
buy, yeah, no.
But overall, it was like, as I say, I think for me it was good. Could be better.
Yeah. This definitely wasn't my favourite experience at Rosalie, and I think the service unfortunately had a lot to do with it. And please, I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I want to stress out, it's not like she was rude or she was like unfriendly. It was very abrupt. Abrupt is a good way to say it. Very abrupt, very like robotic almost. Like we felt, even when we first ordered, we felt
dropping
very
the tables on the plate. Pretty much.
I know. We felt very uncomfortable like ordering because she was like, "Main, what do you want?"
Oh,
whoa,
yeah.
And
next.
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa,
okay.
So it wasn't the best service, and unfortunately, I think the service at Rosalie since it's open has been very hit or miss. I've had some good servers. I've had some, similar service to what we had today. So that's something to note. In regards to the burger, after I had more, hello, how are you? Do you want to say hi? Hi. I'm gonna go and say hello to them. That's all right. Hello, you okay? Nice to meet you. It is always so lovely meeting you, and Anthony really enjoys it as well. Actually, whenever I meet some of you guys, Anthony ends up chatting. Yeah.
It just shows like
It's
great
always,
sort of community.
And it's so easy to chat. Like we end up just having a full-on like conversation, all of us. Anyway, I ended up liking my burger the more I took bites of it as well. Like the first couple of bites, I was like, I kind of want a little bit more from it, and I still do feel like, just like Anthony said, there was something missing. Like I think my expectation of it, based on what I read, was not met. It wasn't bad. It definitely wasn't bad. In fact, I would say it was a very good burger. It just wasn't as amazing as some of the other things that I've had here at Rosalie. The snails, the escargots, I really liked.
They were lovely. They were really nice. I enjoyed them.
So I would highly
Starnuts were great.
I agree. Right? The starters were definitely the highlight today. I mean, the French fries were good as well, but I mean, they're just French fries. So yeah, the setting's quite nice as well, isn't it? In terms of the actual restaurant itself, pretty nice area, pretty nice location. So yeah, overall, I feel like my thoughts on Rosalie is that it's kind of stayed the same as it was when it first opened, when I first got to visit in December of 2023, where the food overall is good, quite consistent as well, and the fact that we had something to say about the burger doesn't mean the burger's bad. Some people that would be a great burger.
Yeah,
it's just it wasn't fully to our preferences. We both wanted a little bit more from it, a bit more flavour from it, but otherwise it's good. And they have so many other options on the menu that you could always find something that you like. I've had the chicken there before, I've had the steaks there before. The French onion soup is good to start. Otherwise, actually, they do really good.
Everyone's talked about that, the French onion soup.
But I'm glad you we both still liked our starters anyway.
I still really thought it was worth it.
So I would say it's worth going. Just know that the service that you get, the lighting is getting terrible here because I'm standing next to the Rainforest Cafe, a place that I would definitely say avoid when you come to Disneyland Paris, unless you're a family. Kids would obviously love it. But yeah, I would say don't expect the most consistent service, as long as you can you have that expectation that your service could be either good or not so good. The food is always good. So yeah, without further ado though, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to Anthony for joining me.
Yes, thank you for taking me to Rosalie.
Yeah, and you can also follow him on Instagram, Mr. Antwoord, if you would like to see more of this energy. Would you like to give another one of your jumps? Just be careful.
I love that you did that, like in front of a bunch of people. This is why I love this guy. So yeah, that is it. I'm going to take my ears off because it's hurting my head. Thank you so much to my Patreon members and my YouTube members as well. Follow me on Instagram if you want some more content too. And I don't know why we're walking this way.
Just felt like traffic was going this way.
Exactly, yeah, because everyone's coming from... we should probably go... I appreciate you guys. Subscribe for more videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. And also leave comments down below if you've been to Rosalie. What did you think? Anything. Also, don't forget to review Anthony as well. Bye.
Bye, guys.